Hey everybody, this is Brim and I'm bringing you guys some more StarCraft 2 gameplay commentary. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the Widow Mine Rush, where you just build Widow Mines, or mostly Widow Mines, and you beat your opponent. Pretty exciting stuff. Alright, here we go. I'm going to go to me, and let's make this a little bit... Oh, whoa, it's too fast. Alright, faster. And, yep. Alright, okay. So basically when you're doing the Widow Mine Rush, you just amass a huge army of Widow Mines and you just slam them right into the enemy and then they die very quickly. If you don't know what Widow Mines are, basically they're little tiny spider things and they move pretty fast. Faster than Marines, I think, so that's pretty good. And they can only attack when burrowed, and when they're burrowed they are of course invisible to enemy units unless they have a detector, and then when they become visible they die. But anyways, while they are burrowed they will shoot a rocket every 40 seconds. If there is a nearby target, it will do, I believe, 100 damage and 40 splash damage. I don't know the radius of the splash damage, but it hurts because people die very quickly. And while we're doing this, let me open up the spending units. No, not units. Units lost, production, upgrades, active forces, actions per minute. Nah, I don't care about that. Here we go, units. And yeah, so this is basically how you do it. So you're gonna want supply depot, barracks, refinery. Just a basic load, and then you want to get 2 refineries because you're gonna need that extra this bean gas when you get all of your nice little Widow Mines. And yep, I got a couple Marines first just in case my opponent decides to attack, which I believe he does later, but that's not the point here. So yeah, so basically what happens is when your Widow Mines run, when you burrow your Widow Mines right next to your opponent, they can't see it, and then they kill literally everything nearby, and you win. And it's pretty simple, pretty basic. This strategy does not work on everyone. If your opponent knows to build a detector, you will lose. So low level, if you find someone who does not seem as aware as you may be, you should use this tactic against them. It is very exciting. They get very frustrated. Very fun. Our friend here, what's his name? Ooh, cannot read that. Hamoudi something. He is unaware that I'm about to use the Widow Mine Rush on him. So yeah, so you want a fast factory, and you want to get a reactor core on your first factory, so just build it on the barracks, and then switch it with the factory. And here we go, here comes our first Widow Mine. Ready to rumble and literally eat everything within the vicinity, because Widow Mines are overpowered and need a big nerf. Not really, kind of. Widow Mines are pretty powerful for their cost and very cost efficient. So as you can see right now, my opponent has more SCVs and more Marines than I do. So if you were to attack right now, I would probably lose. And now I have the first Widow Mine. Stick that little boy right there, even though I didn't want to stick him right there. And yeah, so I scanned him, saw his 3 barracks, knew that I was going to be okay because that means he does not have a factory or a starport, which always works in my favor. And so yeah, doing this tactic, I'm not very used to it. I haven't exactly perfected it yet. It's pretty basic anyways. You just build Widow Mines. Just don't stop building Widow Mines. So as you can see, I do have a lot of leftover resources, which kind of sucks a little bit. And I don't know what he's doing here. He just strolls along as though I don't see him, and he dies. That was pretty stupid of him. He should have at least tried to attack a Marine. That would have been smarter, but you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. I do a lot of stupid stuff, so don't want to be too much of a hypocrite. I do some pretty stupid stuff in my days. So yeah. 3 Widow Mines so far. He has 15 Marines. I have 3 Marines. Basically, if you were to attack, I would lose. So yeah, when you have your Widow Mines, you want to spread them out. They do initially take 3 seconds to burrow, which is a long time. If you were to attack them, they would probably die very quickly. It's not fun. You don't want them to die. So yeah, spread them out. Basically, just defend your base, so that wherever he may come from, he will die. And yeah, stick a couple here and there. And so yeah, so once you get the armor, you can get the upgrade, advanced drilling claws or something, and that allows your Widow Mines to burrow in 1 second. And this is very useful because then you can just run right next to your opponent, burrow right in front of them, and as they are trying to escape, they die. Pretty funny. So yeah, and I don't think I even bothered expanding this game. Like, honestly, it wasn't even necessary. And yep, you can see his army is right there, and I kill off a couple of them. He tries to move forward again. I kill off a couple more, I believe. I don't even see them coming, honestly. It was a surprise to me. Yep, killed off a couple more. Pretty fun stuff. There goes the rest. And now he has 1 Marine. He has 14 Marines. I have 7 Marines, but I have 12 Widow Mines. And 12 Widow Mines is greater than 13 Marines. Oh yeah, so while you're doing this, you also want to... Nah, you don't have to. You don't have to build Marines. I just built some Marines just in case he gets air. Which doesn't really make sense, because if he had air, I would have lost a long time ago. Or my Widow Mines would have destroyed them. Assuming... Yeah, Widow Mines can also destroy air. Also a reason why they're overpowered. And I guess I do expand this game. Well, I do need the minerals and the Vespene gas. I am running low. That's pretty weird. But yep, I just get more Widow Mines. Spread them all out all over the place. Because that's what I do. Yep. And yeah. This is how it goes. More supply depots. Lots of supply depots. You want to get your Widow Mines all over the place. I believe you can upgrade... Yeah, I upgraded the Widow Mines armor. That way they will most likely not completely die when the Marines attack them. So yeah, let's compare it now. He has 31 Marines on the top left. 31 Marines, and I have 18 Widow Mines. I feel pretty safe because he only has Marines. I'm pretty much safe from whatever he may decide to do. It's pretty nice. He does that. I get a little bit scared, so at this point I don't know. I haven't scattered him at all except for like that one time, and I saw some. I don't know what else he has, so at this point I'm pretty scared. But it all works out. I just build a starport just in case he does go for some air. I will have Vikings to retaliate against him. Complete. And yep, he expands. He has his ridiculous army of Marines right there. Pretty intimidating, if I do say so myself. I, for one, was very scared. No, actually, I was pretty scared. If he had 1 detector, I would have completely lost. If he had just built 1 Raven, I would have completely lost this game. Because once your opponent gets a detector, and they realize that they need a, like... It's like... What you're doing is basically, you're setting up the mines in Minesweeper, and they have to destroy the mines. Except, if they don't flag the mines like you should be doing when you're playing Minesweeper, you seem to forget that there indeed are mines at that place, and then you click on it, and it goes boom boom, and you die. It's pretty much what happens to our friend Hamudiar here. And so, yep, I am getting a tech lab, I believe, for my starport, because, you know, who doesn't want a tech lab? Yep. Move the SCVs along. Get some more Vespene gas. I will need my Vespene gas for my Widow Mine army. As you can see, it's still building. I should have built another factory. That would have helped me build more widow mines. But I guess I just forgot. That seems to have happened. I just forgot about it. And that widow mine over there, back there, top right. Yeah, right there, that one. It had shot something. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna defend that spot because, you know, if you were to attack me, I'd be dead. So now, exactly, it's basically tied. 66 Marines, 32 widow mines. And yep, he realizes that he needs to scan me, and then I can die. And he forgets that he needs to scan again in order to kill me. But no, just kidding, he does scan. And he kills those, and then I move this. See how they burrow so quickly? Instant death. No chance. Now I'm in the lead. Now I have 30 widow mines, he has 58 marines. I've basically won at this point. 1 widow mine equals to 5,000 marines. If you did not know that conversion factor, now you do. So I have basically won. Yep, and I am getting banshees because even though he has a lot of marines, I still don't know exactly what kind of defenses he has. So if he does have like a siege tank or something, I would be dead. And I have no idea what he's doing at this point. He is just doing something. And now, as you can see, I have a ridiculous amount of widow mines. Ridiculous. Oh, by the way, you cannot actually win with widow mines. Widow mines do not attack buildings, so this is only to mess with people and just destroy their supply line. You cannot actually win with only widow mines. I wish you could. If your enemy just decides never to surrender, you will never win, because widow mines don't attack buildings, and you have to destroy all the buildings in StarCraft 2 to win. That's a small downside, which is why I get the Marines and the Banshees, because if he decides not to surrender, I do have a fallback plan. I can just shoot it with bullets, and whatever Banshees shoot, rockets or grenades, whatever that nonsense is.
Upgrade complete.
And here we go. I begin to amass my army of 39 Marines. 39, not Marines. 39 widow mines. Pretty crazy stuff. That is a lot of widow mines. That is a lot of widow mines. That's actually a ridiculous amount of widow mines. How did I get this many widow mines? I don't know, whatever. Anyways. So yep, widow mines. Widow mines. I believe there's a unit up there, but we're gonna ignore it for now. He has 80 Marines and 11 Medivacs. I have 42 widow mines, probably less in this army because I didn't attack. And we shall see how this goes. He attacks, I burrow. It's like magic. They literally disappeared. It is magic. LOL is right. And at this point, I'd cry my call. The widow mine call to armor, and you want to call to arms. Excuse me, there. Widow mine call to arms. Oh yeah, it's like magic. Even if he scans, at this point, it's too late because I have so many widow mines, and he is so scared. There's literally no chance. Look at his Marines. He's gonna try to attack. Boom, 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 boom. He literally has no chance. So I just saunder into his SCVs, blow them all up because, yep, my widow mine army, war cry. The widow mines. When I get attacked by widow mines, I am very intimidated. Widow mines are beings of utter destruction, and also, as you can see on the top right, my minerals are way out of control. I have 18k, I have 1.8k minerals and almost 1k Vespene gas. Pretty ridiculous. 25 widow mines versus 12 marines. And it was before he had about like 80 marines, so this is fantastic. I've literally lost almost nothing, and he's lost everything. He has 1 marine. I have 26 widow mines. This was bad placement on my part. I don't know why I built Engineering Bay, probably because I was bored. And yeah, I just widow mines only, because there's no need for anything else. Just widow mines, that's all I need.
Mineral field depleted.
Engine screaming.
Anytime he builds a unit, it is dead. And it's better if I just move them right next to his stuff. He has 7 Marines? Not for long. 14 Marines? He may keep those Marines. Boop. Now that I have even more Widow Mines.
Mineral field depleted.
This is called the pincer Widow Mine trap. You scare them into moving somewhere else where your Widow Mines have already been placed. So as you are making them retreat to a safer spot away from your Widow Mines, they're actually running towards your Widow Mines, and then they die. Just like that. And so here I move the back of my Widow Mines forward because having two Widow Mine armies is always better than one. They try to run, but it's no use because Widow Mines are overpowered. As you can see, this will not work on everyone, but it did work here, and this is a prime example of it working. I did not use any of my Marines or Banshees in assault of his base. So, yep. He gets a little personal. He says, I don't know how to pronounce that word. I've never come across that word before. That word, you son of a exclamation point, @ sign, hashtag, $, %, dumb. And just in case he decides to attack, I get more junk. And more junk. And my 36 Widow Mines. Son, foe, a, exclamation point, @ sign, hashtag, $, %, and bracket. And that is the Widow Mine strategy. As you can see, I have surrounded his entire base. If you were to build anything, it would be gone. It would be dead. No chance. He only has that one SCV right there. He probably has a Marine somewhere here. Not too sure. Basically dead. He did have this, which is what I was scared about before. If he did build units from this, I would be dead. Because Banshee's cloak, and I would be spending all of my energy on mules, which are, you should always spend your energy on mules, and I would have lost. Because Banshees are overpowered. Also, as you can see, he had okay minerals. I had this amount of crazy oversupply. Yeah, I really should have built another factory. I probably would have had way more Widow Mines. But you know, whatever. Yeah. That's it. Thanks guys for watching. This is the Widow Mine Rush. Try it out on your enemies. They may or may not decide that they'll just get a detector. If they do not, you are in luck. You will have the most fun ever. Once again, thanks for watching guys. My Banshees here did nothing. Just had them for decoration. And yeah. Thanks for watching guys. That'll be it. I'll see you guys next time. Good luck using this strategy, and goodbye.